Slide Snap is a great way for students to reflect on their thinking. Students are going to come in and complete the activity. So, whatever they're working on, they are going to complete it. Maybe it's a lab, maybe it's a reading, maybe they're working on solving some math problems. So, again, students are going to complete that activity. Then you can have multiple slides in this deck so all the students can kind of see each other's thoughts and what each other are thinking. So again, I would just come in here to this Google slide and duplicate as many times as you need for each student to have their own slide. Then what happens is students are going to snap a screenshot of their progress. So if it's on the computer, they'll just take a screenshot and add it where it says image. If they're using paper or a whiteboard, students are going to come into Add Media, click on the camera tool, and hold up their image of what they're working on. After that, students are going to then check in. So they're going to check in with how they're feeling and add in an emoji here. You could either have your students draw an emoji. You could also come over and have something ready to go for your students. Joe created these fun ones where students can grab and drop these different emojis onto the screen to again reflect on how they're learning and where they're at. Do they need help? Do they've got it? Do they have a question? Again, students can pick which emoji they're feeling, add it onto the board so they can communicate with you how they're doing on this activity. Then they're going to explain, they're going to use the text to explain what the task they've been asked to complete, what did they learn, and what questions do they still have. Once they do that, they're going to record, and they're going to record the process of what it took for them to complete this activity. When it comes to recording, students can either use the screen capture, the video comment, or they can even come into Add Media, click on that camera, and record their video. What a great way for students to really think about and reflect on their learning with this slide snap. You could also warm it up with your students. First, they just add an image. Then maybe they come back and they add a recording. So they're just practicing each of the different tools and ways to respond individually. And then towards maybe the middle of the year, you start putting it all together for your students to really reflect on what they're learning and how they're learning that new information.